in some way or another who
Ha'ani
I've
San
met
Nicolas was
because
born and
that
raised
really
on
does
Guam. The 25-year-old Mongmong resident is currently a third-year PhD student at the University of Hawaii at Manoa, studying Indigenous politics, as well as an advanced graduate certificate student in the Women, Gender, and Sexuality Studies program.
I'm really grounded and rooted in my Pacific identity. And I carry that with me in my academics and then also in my poetry. I still consider myself an emerging poet and also an activist. So a lot of the work that I do with community is also kind of tethered to Indigenous Pacific women's issues.
Recently, San Nicolas has generated quite the buzz, being featured in a Teen Vogue article, appropriately titled 11 Indigenous Youth Making a Difference in Their Communities. With November being Native American Heritage Month, the article shines the spotlight on a batch of 25-year-old and under young adults who are change makers. It was an opportunity that presented itself in April, when she was one of about 10 who attended the inaugural retreat for the Indigenous Nations poets.
I was among only three Pacific poets that were selected to go. And when I went there, I connected with the writer for the Vogue piece. Her name is Kinsale Drake, and she's an established young poet herself, Indigenous. And we've connected there.
She admits she initially had some reservations about being featured, but when the piece finally came out, she was so humbled to be a part of such an amazing group of young people who are igniting change through their voice, actions, and creativity. With more and more young adults having so much to say and with the desire to make the necessary changes to make Guam better, I asked San Nicolas how she felt, and she believes that they're in a perfect place to be saying these things.
We're not necessarily done with school yet. We're not in the workforce. Many of us aren't, full-fledged parents or in families where we're the head of the household. Or so we're kind of in this perfect pocket to be, loud and be vocal and be kind of unafraid to say things that we want to say.
San Nicolas did want to take the time to extend her gratitude to all who have and continue to impact her life.
In some way or another who I've met because that really does transform and shape the way that I think about things, the way that I write, um, and also for uplifting my voice. Like I said, I'm only one of so many in our community who are doing great things. So I'm just really appreciative and I'm really humbled that I've been getting this outpouring of support and love.
Jonah Charfris, KUM News.